It's okay. Maybe you think you're weird. Maybe you think you're different. People don't understand you. They don't get you. But what were they supposed to get? Who were you supposed to be besides who you are? You're always, always, always going to hold yourself back if you're not putting yourself forward, if you're not embracing your personality, embracing your true beliefs, true thoughts, expressions. Be yourself. People will judge you, as they should. It's human nature. I'm sure there's a bunch of people who've judged me negatively, positively, but is your focus on the people, or is your focus on serving your purpose? My focus is on my Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah, and I'm focused on pleasing Him. So as long as I know I'm following that path through my actions, through what I do, day in and day out, anything else beyond that is just noise. So whether you believe in God or not, whether you're low or weak in faith, or you have your ups and downs, just remember that we're here for a purpose that is bigger than just you or me, and that the more that you focus on yourself and you and your needs and people looking at you, the harder and more of a stressful and paralyzing life you'll live. But the more you focus on serving others and being that version of you that you know will help accomplish that, the less you critique yourself or worry about judgment from others, and the more aligned you become to be that higher self, whatever you want to call it, that version of you that you know exists, but is just trapped in there somewhere behind all the self-doubt and hesitation and procrastination and whatever it is, complacency, comfortability. That version of you exists still. You just have to set it free. Let it out. Experience what it's like to walk in your own light, to be you, to be yourself. Do not worry, not stress, fear, people, other people. I'm like laughing a bit just thinking about it. But even myself, like at times, this is what I encounter. We're human. But the more you kind of lay out the scenario, the more ridiculous it sounds. You live alone, you're born alone and you die alone. And you may live alone as well. But my point is, most people are already preoccupied with themselves. They're not focused on you. Maybe they'll focus on you for a few minutes out of the day, and maybe they'll say something negative, or they won't. But my point is, it's all fleeting. Everyone is too obsessed with themselves to care about you. So it's just the truth. So you might as well do what in your heart you love and know will leave the best impact on yourself and those around you. And when you're doing that, when you're the best version of yourself, when you're living out your purpose, whatever you deem that to be, and you're doing right by others, you're not corrupting society, you're not being inconsiderate and putting other people at your expense and just disregarding them. But when you're doing your best to really contribute to society through being that version of yourself that will fulfill that, which is often done through doing those things that you're scared to do, that you fear judgment of doing, that you fear failure of doing. But when you do those things, life can get really, really, really beautiful. And I don't know, that's just the first word that came up as a way to describe it, but it's true. That's where you really feel a sense of peace and fulfillment. And it's something that a lot of people think they'll get from making a lot of money or getting a six-pack. And maybe that brings joy in ways, because it's good to be a provider and have your finances in order and have a healthy, fit body. But beyond that, peace comes from being that version of yourself that you know is like maxed out. Like, I took those risks. I did those things in spite of fear. I put myself in a position to fail and fail publicly. And I did it proudly, knowing that I was doing so with the best interest of not only myself, but of those people around me, family, friends, people that can be inspired by what you do today to add to their tomorrow. But it all starts when you decide to leap into that journey of what it means to take that risk and live that life and step into your true potential. Don't sell yourself short. Life is short, and days can feel like the blink of an eye, it's gone. Weeks, months, you look back and you wonder where the time went. In the moment, you're like, oh, okay, it's like kind of normally a week passed by, like that was maybe a bit quick. But then another week passes by, and 3 months, and 6 months, and a year passes by. And you don't want to be someone who looks back at that and thinks, where did the time go? You want to look back and think, damn, I crushed it. I had one of the best years, one of the most impactful years of my life. And if you're doing that every year, just your goal is to just get a bit better. Move society at least like one step forward in one way or another. Be that version of yourself that you know exists within you. Or at least give yourself the chance to. And maybe find a new you along the way. If you do that, I promise you, you won't regret it. You'll be able to look back and feel joy knowing that you went through that journey, that you took those risks, despite how frightening and terrifying it may have felt at first, especially those first couple steps, because they're always the hardest. But you did it regardless. You did it when you felt great, when you felt terrible, when you were full of energy, completely fatigued, smile on your face, or just nothing at all. But you did it. You took action, and you got results. And as long as you're consistently taking action, I don't think there's really a way for you to look back at that and feel like super terrible or regretful or bad. But what can lead to those emotions is doing nothing at all. Staying in the same position, same routine, destructive habits, destructive lifestyle, self-sabotage. Me and you both know that you're meant for more than that. So, it's all up to you now. There's nothing I can do to force you to take that change, but what I can do is remind you in this moment that the time is ticking, and that one day that clock will stop, and you'll have to accept everything you did or didn't do. So really, really sit with yourself and ask yourself in this very moment. You can pause off the video now, you can call it, put your phone away, put this video away, put everything away, and just really take like at least 5 to 10 minutes to just reflect and look at your life. The longer the better. No distractions. Reflect on your life, your decisions, and what led you to this point, and what you want those next steps to look like. Then make a plan of action, at least the first step to that plan of action, the first next positive task you can do, and then do it. It's called building momentum. Do it, and then do it again, and again, and again, and that's called building consistency. And whether you deem it as a positive or negative outcome as you undergo that path, as long as you don't stop and you have the mindset that you will figure it out, you can and will achieve your goals. Inshallah, God willing. So yeah, it's all on you now. You can feel the silence. What are you waiting for? Get out of here. Click off this video. Go do something. Seriously. Subscribe if you haven't, but besides that, go take action. And be proud of the person you see in the mirror. Salam.